Well, to no one's surprise, Coach, it is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a peek at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Let's go, baby. Here we go. 51 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Here we go. 46. 26.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Here we go. 4-8. Mike, 47. Yeah. You don't want none.
Prescott on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Prescott now from the 50. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
47.
Now Prescott on fourth down. It's caught. Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it second and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got? We're going to 53.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Now Prescott. And Jones has it over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 14.
Under 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a second down.
At the Broncos' 12-yard line.
Looking to throw, Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
He's checking Craig. Watch the safety creep.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Jackson now off the bootleg. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Lindsay. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll run. It's Lindsay. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tyreek Hill. His 17th touchdown now on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They go back to Gordon here on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
47's the mic.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott, left side completion to Jones. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Bills have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now Jackson. Throw left side. It's reeled in by Hamilton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And McManus able to put it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Switch, it's 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway.
Let's go, let's do it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about it, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
On second down and 4, Prescott. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Check, 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 check.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's got his tight end Fant. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Airing it out for... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a gain of 34. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run here with Freeman. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Royce Freeman, his first touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.